Today marks the 75th anniversary of D-Day. On this day, 75 years ago, the Allies began the invasion of Normandy. Undergirding that invasion, which by the way was the largest amphibious landing in all of human history, was a simple plan. It was something that was complex in its execution, but simple in its conception. And it answered 5 basic questions. The first question is, what? What are we looking to achieve? And on that day, what they were looking to achieve was to establish a beachhead in Normandy. Second question is, why? Why they were doing this was so that that beachhead would provide a platform for putting in supplies and men and equipment that could then spread out through France and drive the Germans out of France and ultimately defeat the Nazi regime. The third question is, how? How are you going to achieve this? Well, it was by landing troops on the beaches. Fourth question was who? Who was going to be involved in this plan? Well, it was the Americans, it was the British, and it was the Canadians with a few hundred French. And then the last question is when? They had initially planned to land earlier in the week, but because of the weather they couldn't, and so it went forward on June 6th, 1944, 75 years ago today. Those 5 elements of what are we going to do, why are we going to do it, who's going to do it, how are they going to do it, and when are they going to do it, those 5 elements are critical to any planning that you do. In the link to this video, I have, in the description of this video rather, I have a link to the podcast I did this week in celebration of D-Day. And the podcast is very simply titled, How to Plan. Click on the link in this description, go out and listen to that podcast. If you lead a construction company, I think you'll find it extremely useful. My name is Eric Anderton. And I just want to say I am thankful for the sacrifice of those troops in 1944. And I'm thankful that because of their sacrifice, we can live in a country like America and in the relative freedom of the Western world, enjoying the fruits of their blood, sweat, and tears. Thanks for watching this video.